Hello, hi guys. My name is Harpreet Aujla, and my student ID and instruction name and the module name is Social Study Assignment Multi-Tourism Presentation and Table of the Continent. 10 picture represent the continental. It displays on one of the three celebration you have to research and one activity that address the celebration you choose and displays, including an example of activity and activity plan sheet for the activity for the presentation. Prepare for example for food dish and share the recipe with the class. Another less field with enhanced understanding a continent. A 10 picture represents the continent. It is continental entires in the western hemisphere and most in the south hemisphere, with a consider a small portion in a northern hemisphere. It can also be described as a south subregion of the America. South America is bordered on the west by the Pacific Ocean and on the north and east by the Atlantic Ocean. North America and the Caribbean Sea lie on the northern west. The Amazon. Amazon particularly similar with a South America, covering over 40% of the continent and touching 8 countries, and the Ipamos River and surrounded rainforest are the lifeblood of their parts of the planet. Homes are more than 40,000 plant species, are 13,000 bird species along. Book a river cruise or stay at a remote eco-logo and best experience the natural wonder of the world. Cellar the Ua Union Boulevard. You are no double scene photo of Cellar the Union during the wet season when the rainfall hit the massive salt fault. The space become a sky reflecting mirror that can observably beloved by photographers, but the fall of the worth visiting during a dry spell as well as remember a perfect horizontal sheet by exotic salt tile. Machu Picchu, Peru. It can it may be one of the most recognized landmark on the planet, but seeing Machu Picchu in person will take your breath away. Try to visit before a dawn either by hiking the Inco Trail or taking a bus in front of August clinics to watch the sun slowly cast in morning light over the sun. Maple Island, Colombia. Local more than 300 miles of a western coast, Colombia. This miles along island and its surrounded marine environmental has been unique site since 2006. It's wide recognized as one of the world top diving site, particularly from people looking to swim with a shark aggressions of 200 hammerheads shark and 1000 skills shark has been recognized on this water. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio, Rio de Janeiro is easy one of the most beautiful place in the South America and one of the most beautiful city in the world, thanks entirely to its spectacular natural surrounding and world-class beaches. These nothing quite logging, launching, logging to the sands of Copo, Copacabana's Ipomanes sitting in the shadow of the icon Surflow mountain while the sound of the city from the background. San Carlos de Barcelona, Argentina. San Carlos de Brooklyn site in the foothill of the Andes in the Patagones region with its ski lift and chocolate shops. It could easily be mistaken from charming town in Swiss Alps. Cooked Columbia's just 2 hours west of Medellin, the small Andorran town informed for from it rainbow-colored street and stunning view from an adjacent incel E. Ely Il Penul. The landmark rock feature a rather uh, landmark gather gleaning 659 steps climb to the top, but it's a very much worth it for the panoramic visitors visits to the surrounded reserve and verdant hills. Banos, Ecuador. You will hard pressed to find a town with a more beautiful site than Banos, a small community sitting stunting in the shadow of an active volcano and surrounded by waterfall, dense forest, and the Amazon basin. Banzo is perhaps the best known for the swings at the end of the world Instagram famous rope swing that is more than earned its nicknames. Laguna Colorado Bolivia. This salt lake is the shadow of the Anderson is known for its blood red water, the result of algae that thrives the extreme heat. Flames looks their best for December to April when the birds are breeding and the lake is full of water, making it more reflective for photos. Pro tip: be sure to try and catch the lake at sunset. It it has a reddish. It displays on one of the three celebration Carnival, February to March, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The Carnival is a Rio de Janeiro is a festival held every year before Lent. It's a concerned the biggest carnival in the world with a 2 million people per day on the street. The first Carnival festival in Rio occurred in 1723, celebrate period of fasting, season of Lent. Carnivals is one of the largest celebration in Brazil, and it can be placed every year. It's begin to celebrate the beginning of the season of a Lent in the Christian religion, but has evolved ev- evolved further to celebrate the history, culture, traditional, and the people of Brazil. At the heart of the carnival is a Simba, which is a perfect illumination of the Afro European blend that has blended Brazil culture. The top Simba school get an honor to perform in front of millions of Sambo Romo. The carnival kicked off with opening ceremony on Friday where King Mo is crowned by Rio Mayor. In the in the evening a children parade set the tones of the next 4 day of to really combine with a intense show of dance, theaters, art and the music. The history organ of Cornwall is also observed. It possibly has in roots in the primitive festival honoring the beginning of a new year and the rebirth of nature through it also a possible for the beginning carnival in Italy may be linked to the pagan Saturnian festival of Anis Romain. Uh, One activity is an ingredient for celebration on my display a mask making. This is I did on activity sheet. This is I did activity sheet. A prepare for food and dish from the continent. The popular food eat during a carnival, February to March, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil is pão de queijo. These recipe goes mostly are Brazil answer to French cheese puffed or gougers, while traditionally eaten from breakfast. They are just a popular as a street snack during Cornwall. The puffs are made from tropical flavors and plenty of cheese like mozzarella or parmesan. You can eat them as it or try to virgin stuff with a sweet jam. And this is a recipe. Ingredient 4 cup a tropical flavor, 1.5 cup milk, half cup water, 6 tablespoon oil, 1.5 cup ground Parmesan cheese, 1 cup shredded mozzarella cheese, 2 large egg, 2 teaspoons salt, and this is the recipe underneath. Any extras or enhance an understanding of the continents, while Latin Americans or Caribbeans are show less dimension than a other region of the world is a full recognized loss during a COVID-19 pandemic. Total employment is a close to a full recovery at, through not a full group. The poverty has fallen below its pre-pandemic level. South American, a major explored a term of value are mostly primarily commodity including foodstuff and plant product, fuel, raw material within the first group of the most important commodities are sugar, banana, coconut, coffee, tobacco, beef, corn, and the weed. Brazil has a large economy in Latin American. Brazil is a notable player of a global stage for the year. Brazil and primarily known as for export and raw material like coffees and soybean. However, Brazil economy has revolved revolved to include a variety of sections such as aerospace and technology. And this is a reference where I get all the information. And thank you for watching. Thank you so